building an indie business in the center of venture capital. I am Alex Edmonds. People on the internet call me Supreme, where I'm him, and this is the Building an Indie Business podcast, recorded in the Indie Business Studio, late night. Okay, so I'm recording this episode later than I usually do. I usually record in the morning, because that's when I'm home alone, but now I live alone. So now it's 8:30 and I'm recording an episode. Late for me and late for recording, but it's not late, but it's late night. Okay. Anyways, I want to talk about SEO data inaccuracy. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I saw some post in some SEO place where people write, and this guy was talking about that the only accurate data that there is the data that you have. Any third-party data is inaccurate, and that includes Google's data, and that includes any tool you use, that includes Ahrefs, that includes SEMrush, that includes Keywords Everywhere. And I kind of put that in the back of my head, and then I was going through all my websites. I was going through Smashing Themes, I was going through AeroJoins, I was going through the podcast website, and I was looking through the Google Search Console. And some of the data didn't make sense to me. And then I also read that, it's not that it didn't make sense, it's that it didn't line up with me. And then I was reading the Ahrefs book about beginner's SEO, because I'm always reading even one-on-one content, so SEO 101, just to see what other people say and if I can actually learn anything. So I was reading that book, and that kind of aligned with me, what this guy was saying, and I'll go through it. So yeah, I kind of noticed this discrepancy when I was going through Google Search Console for smashingthemes.com. And keep in mind, I have not done anything for smashingthemes.com since December of 2022, I think. December 22 to February 23. I stopped working on it after March because I had issues at work that I needed to focus on. Okay. So I'm going through Google Search Console just for fun, right? And it only has 2 pages. It has the product, tunes, WordPress theme, and then three pages. It has an article about how to install a WordPress theme, the product, and how to remove powered by WordPress blog posts. And so I'm looking at the top queries, and at the top it says remove powered by WordPress. And the information I have is that it has 140,000 140 US search traffic searches a month. 0 clicks, and I have 100 impressions. And then my position is 76.6, and that's where the discrepancy comes in, because how is my page getting 100 impressions from a search query that only has a volume of 140 when the position is 76, right? So are 100 people out of 140 going all the way down to the 76th position? I don't even know what page that is. Well, page 7, page 8 even, to not even click, but just look at my link, or my link is showing up on their search results. No, that doesn't make any sense, right? And then that's where the book comes in, because the Ahrefs book says that when Google has a search phrase, and what they do when they're calculating the volume is they average it out. So let's say in January of 2022, Removed Powered by WordPress had 120,000 searches a month. That means that when I'm looking at past data, when I'm looking in January of 2023 at Removed Powered by WordPress, that means that Google says that for every month after January of 2022, Removed Powered by WordPress had 10,000 people searching it per month, even if only 100 people searched for it every month after January of 2022, but the average is 10,000 a month. So that leads to inaccuracies, right? That leads to inaccuracies. And so that's why Google Search Console, even Google Search Console might be inaccurate or giving you inaccurate data. Or it is. Because look, I just pointed out how the data is inaccurate. So then, what do you do with that information? Because I tried to search for, look at how many clicks that the page is getting. Or I Googled Remove Powered by WordPress, and I tried to see how many clicks the results are getting. The best I got is that the top link from WP Beginner has 190 searches a month. But those searches come from 20 different key terms, keywords. So, yeah, it's realistic that that top page has 190 searches a month, but that's not coming from the search phrase Remove Powered by WordPress. So yeah, I think now I'm not going to put too much stock into Google and their data and all the data I'm looking at. Like, of course, I'm going to be using the tools I use to optimize, but I have pages that I can be creating that have 10 searches a month. Oh, and that's another thing that's inaccurate, is that Google only tracks a page if it gets 10 searches a month. So it could get 5 searches, it can get 3 searches, and it'll say 0, but it's not 0, it's just not 10. So that's something else. But yeah, I have a bunch of pages that just have 10 searches a month that I've been avoiding doing. I can do them, right? And see if those get any traffic at all. And if it gets traffic, great. If it doesn't, well, my SEO experiment is about creating pages, not about, creating pages that gets traffic. It's just giving data to Google. So that's something I'm going to have to reevaluate. Or what I can do is I can just go back and search for, put every dog on the website. So originally what I did was I took dogs, yes. I searched for Chihuahua coloring page. And if Chihuahua had search traffic, so if 10 people were Googling Chihuahua's coloring page a month, I put it on my spreadsheet. And that's how I came up with all the products. But now, what I can do is I can just go back and I can Google the pages again and see if any of those pages have clicks on them, or if they get traffic from Google at all, the current dogs. So Rhodesian Ridgeback is one I didn't put on my Excel sheet because that had 0 traffic. Now I can go back and see if any of the pages have clicks on the search results, and if they do, I can do that dog and maybe get traffic from it. And I can do this like with maybe 4 or 5 of them and see if they get traffic. And if they do get traffic, then I can start doing that with the dogs that have 0 traffic. But also, another thing I have to keep in mind, and this goes back to smashing themes. So I have 3 pages, but I'm ranking for like 11 different things, because it's not just the things I optimize for, but then there's the stuff that like adjacent to the things I was optimizing for. So remove powered by WordPress, I'm ranking for WordPress powered by, and powered by WordPress removed, and other things like that. How to remove powered by WordPress, that's another thing. So by doing all these pages, I will start to rank for things like that. So Rhodesian Ridgeback coloring, Rhodesian Ridgeback coloring sheet, and those things might have traffic. So yeah, now that has me reevaluating my entire SEO strategy. Well, not my SEO strategy, my SEO execution, let's say. Okay, I hope this provided any value. I'll probably do another episode on SEO data inaccuracy. I'll do a little more research and research about the topic, and then look at my data again and go over it. But this is just a quick overview of what I saw in my quick research. Alright, thank you for listening. Have a nice day.